Good morning, it's Vicky here, your gastric balloon Orbera patient from New Zealand. Well, yesterday was 6 weeks since my insertion and overall I'm feeling a whole lot better. If you've seen my previous videos, I hit 5 weeks and couldn't believe how I could eat normal food, which is really good. I see a lot of ladies posting, and men, on the different forums I'm on and about, am I ever going to get past this horrible stage of being sick and weak? Well, I guess you don't. I have, and my doctor did say it would take to week 5, 6 before I'd feel like this. One thing I find sometimes is that I do feel a wee bit weak, and I have actually started writing down my calories, and I was nowhere near using my calories. I haven't been following any particular diet. I've just been making really healthy choices. So in the morning I have a wheat bick and a blob of protein yogurt, and I make it really soggy with water and milk. The dietitian suggested this so it was easy to digest, and I try and digest that slowly, and then I feel really quite full. I have a cup of tea in the car on the way to work, and then I do have a snack mid-morning. Today I've packed a boysenberry yogurt, just a little bottle of that. And then for lunch I'm having some homemade tomato soup today, and that'll just be a cup full, and I'll be full from that. I keep Cruskits, which I'm not sure if you have them around the world, but in New Zealand they're just a light wafer, very low calorie cracker, and peanut butter, smooth peanut butter. I've got that at work in case I get really hungry. The dietitian suggested that peanut butter was a good source of protein. So if I get, that 3 o'clock and I'm just craving something to eat, I've been having a couple of Cruskits with peanut butter on. And then night time, I'm having a normal meal with the family. Last night, for some reason, I was particularly hungry. We had just veggies, so I have just a small dinner plate, and I only have the centre of it covered. I had corned beef and veggies last night, and I must admit I took an extra slice of corned beef because I love corned beef. And then I actually felt like I'd overeaten about 3/4 of an hour later. So it just shows before I had this balloon, that's exactly what I was doing all the time. That's why I got fat, because I was just overeating. I didn't need the extra food. So last night I did pay the price. I was up and down to the toilet and very gassy and burpy, and I think it's because I had overeaten. I've seen a lot of people also post on the forums about their balloon pulsating and the burps. The one thing that I find is when I overeat, it's like your tummy's contracting and trying to get all that food through, and I think that's when my balloon does, because it was pulsating last night. And also the burps. Every time I rolled over in the night, it was like my body trying to release gas. So I'd obviously overeaten. So this morning I got up and I feel a lot better. As I said, I've had my breakfast and I've had some water. I take my omeprazole first thing in the morning and before dinner at night, and so hopefully I'll have a good day. The only thing I'm finding every now and again is I'm getting a bit low energy. So I do still keep the Optifast shakes up my sleeve, and sometimes I will have an Optifast shake as well as, and just sip that, as well as whatever meal I'm having, just to give me the energy. I've got an appointment with my specialist on Thursday. Today is Wednesday, so I will ask about why I'm feeling weak still. I guess it's because you can't be losing all this weight and have energy. I don't know. So I'm probably struggling to get to 1,000 calories a day, which is good. The other thing is I love to have a wine, and since I've had the Orbera balloon in, I've tried a couple of times just to have a glass of wine, and it just burns all the way down. And I don't know whether that's because I've got extra acid in my system from the balloon. I just have not even felt like alcohol. So I've been buying some lovely herbal infused teas. My sister put me onto a nice peach tea, and I have that in a nice glass while my family or friends or my husband are having a beer or a wine. And to be honest, I haven't even missed it. and I used to love having a wine. So it's really interesting just changing the way we do things. Sometimes, it's about just making it a nice moment. And so these herbal teas are really nice, they're really, really low calorie, and they've got some flavour. And sometimes I'll put them with some Sprite Zero and a nice wine glass and sit and have my nice drink at the same time. It's just, sometimes you just want to socialise or chill out, and it's the way we do things at times that makes the moment special. So, I haven't got a lot of other news. I am now down 10 kilos. On the 1st of April, I was 92 kilos. I'm now 82.2, which would actually take me to 81.7 if you take away the weight of the balloon. So I'm feeling, I never would have lost that much weight on my own, and I know there's been days in the early stages of this that I could have thought, geez, just take this balloon out. But it actually only was probably for 12, 18 hours, the worst of it. And then I'd be away again and I'd jump on the scales and think, oh my goodness, I've gone down. How good is that? So I have got arthritis as well. So my arthritis has been feeling a lot better. And at 40, I had to have a hip replacement. So getting this weight off my hip and is just going to be so much better for my body, and hopefully it will help prevent me having to have my other hip done. So yeah, for anyone who's struggling out there, I just think you need to keep going. Fluid, that is a huge thing, and I must admit I do on some days struggle to get the water into me, and I used to easily drink beforehand 3 litres of water. But what happens, I think, is I get busy, and then I think, oh shoot, I haven't drunk my water, and I try and drink a lot at once, whereas I should be trying to sip it all through the day. So when I first had the balloon put in, I've got a hair and beauty clinic, and I had bought a nice water bottle, and I was keeping that in the salon and sipping during the day when I was doing clients, and I need to probably get back into doing that again, because that worked really, really well, and just helped me get through my fluid intake. And I'm sure that does help. There is a saying, the more you pee, the slimmer you'll be. So I'm sure it helps flush everything through. So I hope you guys are doing well. For anyone who's new to the forums, keep going, because it is a journey and this is a tool. It's not like a miracle cure, put a balloon in and you'll be skinny. But it is a tool, and I think, if we can teach ourselves to be eating less and making healthy choices, we're going to be way better off. You don't see too many big obese people in retirement homes when they're 90. That's what I have a look at when my nana was in there. They were, if you want to live long, happy life, you need to get the weight off and be fit and healthy. That's my theory anyway. So have a good day. I will check in again next week. And I hope all of your weight loss journey is going really well. And don't give up if you're having a horrible time. It will pass. And just remember, you've got that goal in sight, and you're going to look and feel fabulous. I'm Vicky from New Zealand, your Orbera gastric balloon patient.